Welcome back to Grammar Grade 6. This is Unit 7, Lesson 43, and it's all about the pronoun that comes right after a preposition. There's one tiny choice that even grown-ups get wrong all the time, especially in that famous phrase, between you and me. By the end of today, you'll know exactly which pronoun to reach for, and a quick trick that makes the answer obvious every single time. Let's dive in. Let's warm up with a quick recap. A preposition is a little pointing word like beside, with, to, or for, and it always points to a noun or a pronoun. Look at this. Sit beside Grandpa. The word beside is the preposition, and Grandpa is what it points to. We call that word the object of the preposition. Now here's the key idea for today. Sometimes that object isn't a name at all. It's a pronoun. And when it is, we have to pick the right kind of pronoun. Pronouns come in two teams. The first team is the subject pronouns. I, you, he, she, it, we, and they. These are the ones that do the action in a sentence. The second team is the object pronouns. Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. These are the ones the action lands on. Here's the whole secret of the lesson in one sentence. After a preposition, you always reach for the object team, never the subject team. So circle that bottom row in your mind. Let's see the rule in action. Give the map to me. This gift is for her. Come with us. Notice that every pronoun there, me, her, and us, comes from the object team, and each one sounds perfectly natural. Now listen to the wrong versions. Give the map to I. This gift is for she. Come with they. Your ear can hear that those are off, can't it? That's your object pronoun instinct kicking in. After a preposition, the object set is always the one that fits. This works for every preposition, not just a few. She sat next to him. The joke was about us. Wait for me at the gate. Next to, about, for, and it makes no difference which preposition you use. Behind me, near her, without them, between us. They all point to an object, so they all take an object pronoun. Once you know the object team, you can drop any of them in and be right. Now for the trap that fools almost everybody. When a preposition points to two things joined by and, we call that a compound object. And here's the mistake. People write, "This is between you and I." That sounds fancy, but it's actually wrong. The correct version is, "This is between you and me." Why? Because both words are objects of the preposition between, so both must come from the object team. Adding a second name, you, does not change the pronoun you need. It's still me. So how do you never get fooled? Use the drop the other name test. When you have a compound like Sam and me, just cover up the other name and the word and. Then say the sentence with only the pronoun. Watch. Come to the show with Sam and blank. Cover up Sam and you get, come to the show with me. That sounds right. Nobody would ever say, come to the show with I. Your ear already knows the answer. So whatever pronoun sounds correct all by itself is the one you keep when you put the name back. One quick bonus, and I'll keep it light. The words who and whom are a matched pair, just like the two teams. Who is the subject word, and whom is the object word. So after a preposition, you use whom. To whom did you give it? With whom are you going? If you spot a preposition sitting right in front, the tidy choice is whom. Don't stress about this one too much. Just remember that whom is the object partner, so it likes to follow prepositions. Let's boil it into a quick check you can run on any sentence. Step 1. Find the preposition, the little pointing word. Step 2. If the word after it is a pronoun, choose from the object team: me, you, him, her, it, us, or them. And if there are two things joined by and, drop one and listen, so your ear can pick the pronoun for you. Find, choose, and if needed, drop and listen. Ready to try a few together? In this first set, each sentence gives you two pronouns. Pick the one that belongs after the preposition. Pause the video and try each one yourself before I reveal the answer. The coach handed the trophy to blank. The word to is a preposition, so we need an object pronoun. From the object team, that's me, not I. You'd never say, handed the trophy to I. So the answer is me. There is a secret between Rosa and blank. This is the compound trap. Let's use the drop the other name test. Cover up Rosa and you get a secret between me. That sounds right, while between I does not. So even with the extra name, the answer is me. The dog ran straight toward blank. Toward is a preposition, so once again we need an object pronoun. From the object team, they becomes them. Ran toward them sounds right. Ran toward they does not. So the answer is them. Now I'll show you a whole sentence and you decide whether the pronoun after the preposition is correct or incorrect. Pause and try each before I answer. Please save a seat for she. The preposition here is for, which needs an object pronoun. But she is from the subject team, so this one is wrong. It should be save a seat for her. So the answer is incorrect. Sit here next to Leo and me. Let's drop the other name to check. Cover up Leo and you get sit here next to me. That sounds perfect, and me is an object pronoun after the preposition next to, so this one is right. The answer is correct. Everyone came except we. Here the preposition is except, a word that means leaving out. It needs an object pronoun, but we is from the subject team, so it should be everyone came except us. That makes this one wrong, so the answer is incorrect. Let's wrap up. When a pronoun is the object of a preposition, you reach for the object team. Me, you, him, her, it, us, and them. That means to me, for her, and with them. Never to I or for she. And when a name and a pronoun are joined by and, remember the famous phrase, between you and me, and use the drop the other name test to hear the right choice. You've now got a rule that even a lot of adults miss. Great work today. I'll see you in the next lesson.